Hi, you're watching Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. Today, as promised, I am doing this video with my good friend Julia. Remember, we said we were going to collab on a spring look, as well as we were collabing on our Shop Our Stash videos for the month of March. Now, if you're not familiar with Julia's channel, and I can't imagine why, we have quite a few subscribers in common, but just in case you're not, we're going to take care of that right now. I'm going to show you a picture of Julia on her channel. You tell me, isn't she beautiful and such a sweet soul? So Julia's handle is Accessorize Your Life 60s, and I'll have that link down below in my description box. But don't forget to visit her channel after you've watched this video and check her out. So as promised, we're springing forward to create this drugstore look for you. So if you're interested in seeing how I obtained this look, then please keep watching. I think I'm ready to get started. Now for today's look, our spring forward look, I am using a palette by, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, Mocha Beauty, or Mocha, and it's called A Moment With You. And when I tell you that this is the cutest packaging I've seen in a long time. Now I ordered this palette from Amazon, but Mocha is a drugstore brand. As a matter of fact, it's in H-E-B, and you guys know I work at the H-E-B pharmacy. And I just can't get over how cute it is. I don't know if I already said, I'm so caught up, but this is called A Moment With You. So this is a Love Letters series palette, and it does contain pressed pigments. Let me just show it to you. This is what the palette looks like. And the outside is shaped like an envelope. And then you open the envelope right here. See if I can zoom y'all in a little bit. So this is the palette here. And you open it up. So you take the palette out of the envelope. Kind of open it up. And inside the envelope, here's a letter. It's already cute right now, I'm just telling you. And so here is the letter. So you open the letter, and it's in the design of the palette. And inside the envelope, there's no writing, but it does have the seal. Is that just, oh, and the seal says Mocha. Like I said, I think this is so cute. And as you can see, the envelope, oh, I just think it's so cute, you guys. This is the back of the palette. Let's open her up to see the inside. Okay, I didn't even know how to open it. Okay, so you open it up. Now, the mirror is, it says, To My Love from Mocha. So up here it says, To My Love from Mocha, and then it has the postage right here. I mean, can't it get any cuter? And then here's the little shade protector, and it says, To my love, every day I get lost in that special kind of love with you, from Mocha. I mean to tell you. Now one of my shadows is just a little broken from the side, but hopefully It doesn't go any further. This is what the palette looks like. I think it's so cute. And I think it's going to be a cute palette to create a spring look. And I think I am going to go in with the shade that's a little broken. But first, I want to prime my eyes. And I am going to be using my Profusion. This is a pigment base, and it's in the shade Neutral. Just make sure I have enough in the outer corner and in the inside of my eyelid. And before we go further, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place Lip Balm, and this is in the shade, I think it is, yes, Passion Fruit. This is what it looks like. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry I had to take a little intermission. I was trying to get my microphone to work, but I can get it to work with my cell phone, but not with my camera. So I just went ahead and took it off. I think you guys can hear me fine. I just really liked the sound of the microphone, but we'll figure it out. So as you saw, I primed my eyes and I put some lip balm on, and we're ready to get started, I believe. So I'm going to see how this brand performs because I've not used anything from them before. I always kind of like to set my primer. So I'm going to go in with this shade called Even More. And that's going to be this one right here. I don't see any kick up. This shade is really light. Make sure I get it in that crease. Just try to keep it from creasing. And this is a big fluffy brush. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, the first shade I want to use is the shade that is broken. Here it is, right here. It's broken right in the corner. So we're just going to go over in the opposite corner. And I have very hooded eyes, so I go and take my shadows up a little higher. And this shade, I will say, is pigmented. And this patch right here is because I just have a light patch and shadows don't stick to it. I kind of like to make that disclaimer in case I don't want you guys thinking that the shadows don't perform good. And then I'm going to go to the opposite eye. Now this eye here is so much more hooded than my other eye. So, you know, you have to just kind of make it work and do a little bit of something different on this eye too. Then I'm going to pick up my brush and just kind of blend this shade out looking a little harsh on this eye. It's better. And I think I need to bring this up just a little higher. Okay, this looks better, and we'll adjusting ourselves. I thought the next shade that I would go in with is the shadow called Such a Dream. I think that's what I want to do. All right, but yeah, I'm going into the shadow called Such a Dream. Oh, do I need to pull you guys back in? I'm going to get my glitter glue. Okay, well, I can't find my glitter glue. Okay, so I can't find my glitter glue. And I'm sure when it's all said and done, it will turn up, but I don't want to keep wasting time. So I'm just gonna spray my brush and hope for the best. The good thing is that we haven't done our face yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the shade Such a Dream. I'm gonna spray my brush. And honestly, you guys, this palette has next to no kick up. Y'all still zoomed in? Okay. That's pretty. It's a pretty shade. I'm just going to take just a little bit more. And now what I thought, I hope this works out as I'm envisioning it too. I thought I would go ahead next in with the shade called Heartbeat. And that's going to be this shade right here. It's going to be this kind of like a pistachio green. So right here. So let's dab our brush into this shade. Or we could have gone in with this shade. No, I think this is the right choice. We'll see. There's another shade that's kind of like a lemon yellow. And it's called Always. If I don't like the way this one looks, we'll dab into that one. No, I think this will be fine. Okay, I like this shade. I'm going to go into the other one. And we will adjust our brush again and spray it. I'm going to have to go to Ulta. No, maybe I can just go to the drugstore and get some more e.l.f. spray. I like to use this spray to spray my brushes. I like this. I'm not doing anything fancy smancy today. No cut creases or anything. I just want to create a nice spring look. And what I want to do, or what I want to see if I can make happen, is I kind of want to deepen my outer corner. And so what I'm thinking is I'm going to dip back into this shade. What's it called? Beautiful, the first shade I used. But I'm also going to dip into the shade Especial, that deep chocolatey brown. And see if I can mix the two just to deepen a little bit of the outer corner. But I wanted to show more of the burgundy. Something kind of like this. Just so I can see a little variation between this shade and the pink. You see how it adds just a little bit of depth in the outer V? And we're gonna stop. We'll come back to the palette in just a minute. I am going to use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation today. I'm not sure how warm it's going to get, but it is, when I got up this morning, it was in the 60s. So, I only got, well, I do have a few runs to make today. So, I'm going to take my NYX, the Marshmallow Primer. And I'm going to put this all over the face. And don't worry about the outer corners. I finish those kind of like towards the end when I, just go in and make sure everything's okay. And I do want to cover up my pores, so I'm going to go in with the Revolution, the Blur and Prime Primer, just to kind of hide the pores so they're not standing at attention. I even like to bring it up here to smooth out the lines in my face or my forehead. And then just press it in. I think I'm going to use a brush today. There's hardly anything coming out. And I have this e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. It says it's 1% hydrating and has hibiscus complex. It's a satin foundation. And I have it in the shade 53. And that's deep neutral. And my foundation shades and let me take what's left on my hand, and my skin type is always in my description box. I think this is such a gorgeous foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I know trying to make sure I use each one. That's strange. At this point, I can't really trust my makeup tray. I just found the NYX glitter glue, but I can't believe I only pulled 2 concealers. Okay, I had to go back and watch my Shop My Stash to see which concealers. And I did the Black Radiance, the L'Oreal, and the True Match L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Infallible, and then this is the True Match, which I think we'll use today. And this is the L'Oreal True Match Serum Corrector. It has 1.5% hyaluronic acid and caffeine. And I have this in the shade N8. This is what the doe foot looks like. Okay, I'm so over it. I'm just going to take this sponge. I can't find anything. And this is a dry sponge, so hopefully the coverage will still be there. This concealer, apparently this concealer isn't one to, here's the brush I was looking for. Jeez, apparently this concealer isn't one to let sit for very long, because it looks like it dries pretty fast. I'm gonna have to go back in with some. I never wear this much concealer. Never. I have mature eyes. Okay. I don't feel cakey. I just want to make sure everything's blended out. I'm going to take my foundation brush and just make sure my edges are blended. Okay. All right. I feel better now. Now let's set our face. We're going to use our CoverGirl Clean. And this is in the shade Translucent Deep. 135 Translucent Deep. This is it right here. This is a nice powder. Just taking a fluffy brush. This is by Mocha Pro. Now let's go in with our bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. And I have the shade 500 Deep. Or is that dark? 500 Dark. That's what it looks like. And we're going to use our LYS bronzer brush. So for today's video, let's go in with our Milani. This is 12 Spiced Rose. And this is what it looks like. Let's go in with our powder for underneath our eyes. I have not used my Oma Beauty. So let's use it. I don't think I used it once in a video this month because I just figured you guys were pretty sick of it. Julia, I hope this video comes out because right now your girl is struggling. We're going to go in with this big powder puff for our under eyes because I can't find my other one. Please follow me on my socials. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, I have my handles in my description box. Going back into my blush. I need some help on Instagram for sure. I don't feel that bad about TikTok because I haven't been on there as long. For a highlighter, I'm going to go into my Makeup Revolution Quad. This is in the shade Ignite. I'm going to go in with, this shade right here. I'm going to go back into my bronzer and just add a little definition to my nose. I think I'm going to go in with this blush because I wanted a liner, but I don't really have all that many drugstore liners or really liners, period. I just am accustomed nowadays to using my eyeshadow as a liner. Oh, this is fine. So far, I'm liking this palette, you guys. And I'm going to go in and grab that green called Heartbeat. I think I'm just going to put a little liner. I was going to take a little bit of eyeliner, but I didn't want to use the black. I wanted to use like a brown. You know, I have that shade in Hot Chocolate. It would be perfect. Let me see if I can get it right in the rim from the palette. Eyebrows. Let's use our Thread Beauty. I'm almost out of this. Then we'll go into the eyebrow pencil. And this is all I have. I've been using this for a while, so it's okay. Let's go in with a little mascara. And we have the Essence Lash Princess. It's the False Lash Effect Mascara. take my powder brush and just go in, because I have already been sweating. I'm going to take my lip bar Set the Tone finishing powder, and this is in Brown Sugar Babe. I'm going to take this and just lightly tap in. I'm going to grab that powder I was using by Oma Beauty. CoverGirl Clean. And then we'll spray our face. And I will put on some lashes if I can. I try to wear lashes, guys, but I have a hard time with them. Let's go in with our Milani Make It Last. This is the original formula, and it says it's a natural finish, 16-hour wear. And while we're sitting here, we might as well do the lips. And I've worn this so many times, you guys. So Scorpio by Juvia's Place. Was going to do me in. I feel like my allergies were going to do me in. The lip bar, we're going to wear Rich Auntie. And while I was doing that, I'm going to go get my lashes. And I'll be back to close out the video. Okay, you guys, I am back with the final look. Some behind the scenes is I took the palette and I went in with this shade right here for underneath my brow bone. And I think that's all I did. Put my eyelashes on. And yeah, that's it. So, this is the final look. I'm trying to look real springy because y'all know I don't really do this. Okay, you guys, so that completes the look for today. I did want to let you guys know how much I really enjoyed using this Mocha palette. It's, like I said, my first time, and these shadows performed really well. Remember, I didn't even get the chance to use the glitter glue. And if you can see up close, you guys, these shades have no kick up in them. No kick up whatsoever. I didn't have fallout on my face. This palette is just so cute. I love it so much, and I am going to continue to use this again. Now it makes me want to pick up more Mocha palettes from the drugstore. So yeah, I enjoyed using it. Shadows are pigmented. They perform really well. I feel like they look good. They were easy to blend out, so no issues with that palette whatsoever. And I don't think I used anything else that was new on my face today. So yeah, that completes today's video. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see the face up close one more time. So don't forget, This video is in collaboration with my friend Julia. So after you finish watching this video, head right on over to Julia's channel and check out her video as well. And with that said, if this is your first time here, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.